Hey everyone, it's Michael here, a hospitality and tourism student at Zetech University. This is our 2-day educational trip recap guided by lecturer Charles and Madam Mildred. We left off from Jivanji Gardens for 5 sites, which are Rift Valley, Lake Nakuru, Hell's Gate, the Geothermal Spa, and Lake Naivasha. Let's go. This is a valley, a typical low area between hills. However, the Rift Valley is a specific type, a rift, a large linear depression formed by tectonic activities. This geological feature is massive. The entire East African rift system stretches approximately 6,000 kilometers, running from the Middle East into Mozambique. This is an active divergent plate boundary, where the African continent is slowly splitting into two separate plates. From there, we started off heading to Buffalo Mall to take a break, which is located in Naivasha. This mall provides key amenities and a chance for recreation. Activities such as swings, tire climbing, zip lining, and even games. As from there, we headed off to Lake Nakuru National Park. Park is located in Nakuru County and covers approximately 188 square kilometers. It began as a bird sanctuary in 1961 and was gazetted as a national park in 1968. The park is famous for the millions of flamingos and is critical sanctuary for the black mostly and white rhinos. There are also the Cape buffaloes, often seen grazing near the water edge, and there were several white birds floating on the lake, demonstrating the rich avian diversity alongside the flamingos. Came along Lake Nakuru, and this is a shallow alkaline lake, meaning it has a high concentration of sodium carbonate salts. This unique chemical composition fuels a massive growth of blue-green algae, which is the primary food source for the massive flocks of flamingos. We also observed the phenomenon of the ghost trees. These are the woodlands that were drowned by the recent rising lake water levels, leaving their skeletal structures standing in the water. This is a dramatic illustration of the fluctuating hydrological cycles of the Rift Valley lakes. The park is, however, fed by several freshwater sources, notably by the Makalia River, which creates the beautiful Makalia Falls in the southern part of the park. We then arrived at the Sarova Hill Lounge game of our course. Distinguishing wildlife is key. We spotted various antelope species. The graceful impala, always easy to identify by the black M on its rump. The sturdy waterbuck, recognized instantly by the white bullseye-like ring on its rear, and the beautiful Thompson gazelles, which are set apart by the distinct black stripe across their lower flank. There were also traces of zebras, which were many and beautiful with their stripes. Also, we headed on, seeing some birds on the road as we are heading to see the Rothschild giraffe. It is a distinct subspecies that was successfully translocated to the park for protection. You can identify them because their coat patterns are less jagged, and critically, their lower legs are white or entirely free from spots, which is a defining feature for them. For watching them as they move is a fascinating way because it's an ambling gait when they walk. This means that both legs are on the same side of the body, the front and the back, move forward almost simultaneously. This results to distinctive, graceful, and almost swaying motion as they cover the ground. The park is fed by several freshwater rivers, including the Malkia River, which recreates the scenic Malkia Falls in the southern sector. Additionally, the park's unique alkaline lake status, combined with the rising water levels, has created the visually striking landscape of the ghost trees standing in the water, which creates this wonderful waterfall that's called the Malkia Falls. We focused on antelope identification, spotting the waterbuck, Thompson gazelles, and notably the impala with the black M on its rump. Impalas are fascinating because they are highly polygamous. During the breeding season, a single dominant male will maintain and aggressively defend a territory that holds a large harem of up to 30 females, which is a key social structure. Now we were heading to our place to rest for the next location. Day 2 kicked off with a deep dive into Hell's Gate National Park. This park, located near Lake Naivasha, was established in 1984 and covers about 68 kilometers. It holds a unique distinction. It's one of the very few national parks in Africa where visitors are allowed to walk, cycle, or dive freely among the wildlife, making them experience incredibly personal and immersive. The name Hell's Gate was given by the early 19th century European explorers Fisher and Thompson. They felt the dramatic narrow break in the towering cliffs, a former gorge of a prehistoric lake, was so awe-inspiring and formidable that it resembled a gate to the underworld. The park was defined by spectacular volcanic activity. We saw that the prominent volcanic plugs like the Fisher's Tower and the Central Tower, which are hard resistant cores of ancient eroded volcanoes. The main attraction is the deep ravine known as Njoroa Gorge, which we trekked through, marveling at the sheer cliffs and at the hot springs within. The park is mainly accessed through the Elsa Gate, named after the lioness from Born Free, and the Olkaria Gate, which is closer to the power station on Spa. This park's dramatic scenery served as a key visual inspiration for Disney's Lion King, specifically at the Pride Rock. This place is a crucial area because it harnesses the Earth's natural intense heat to generate steam, which then drives turbines for electricity. We looked closely at the infrastructure and you'll notice the giant stem pipes, which are not straight. They have deliberate corners and large expansion loops. This is a critical engineering feature that pipes carry superheated steam and water because they cause them to expand massively. The bends are intentionally designed to absorb the movement. This is called thermal expansion. Next off, we arrived at the Olkaria geothermal power plant, where there is a pool which is unique and is heated by the earth's crust near magma chambers by the energy being harnessed in the earth. The very distinct smell of rotten eggs is characteristic of many geothermal areas. It comes from a specific mineral, hydrogen sulfide gas. Our final stop was the beautiful Lake Naivasha. This is a large freshwater lake formed by volcanic rifting. The main activity was relaxing boat ride, bringing us close to the hippos and birds. The green things floating are typically mass of algae of aquatic plants related to nutrients runoff, which we included our entire tour with a farewell dinner of fish and ugali before heading back to Nairobi. Thank you for watching.